Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is O-Sheena. I want to vlog my experience reading books for my TBR, but this video is going to be specifically reading historical romance because that is the prompt for my reading challenge for October. And when I realized that, I was like, what? But I'm excited because I have two choices and I think I'll end up reading both in this video. So the first one is The Letter Tree by Rachel Fordham, and this is a new release coming out at the very end of October, so I would like to review it and have it ready. And I am really excited about this book. I have loved Rachel's previous books, and from what I've read, I do think that she is a good author for me. I like her writing, I like her characters, and her romance and just everything generally comes together in a way that I like. So this is her latest release and I do have an early copy of it, so I would like to give it a chance. The last review book that I read didn't go so well, so I really hope that I like this, but I will be honest and we will see how it goes. Then the other historical romance book I have is called The Letter from Briarton Park by Sarah E. Ladd. I have never read anything by this author and I've had this book for quite a while now. I actually in my head thought this would be the book that I would read for this challenge, and so here we are, time to read it. I'm curious from you guys if you've read Sarah E. Ladd. Like, do you think I will like her books? I guess we'll find out. With Rachel Fordham, I do really like her books, but it's just always risky reading a new release and you just don't know. You never know, because also like historical fiction is not my thing. I don't enjoy it. I would never choose to read it unless it was specifically historical romance. Then I have a better chance of liking it because I really only read for the romance. And so I'm pretty sure this is very much only romance. And then for The Letter Tree, I don't actually know. I haven't read what it's about in quite a while, so it's a little vague. And I do like going into books not knowing much about them because then I don't have any like preconceived ideas of what I'm getting into. But there are some cases where it's very important to read what it's about so that I don't read it if I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna like that. So here we go. I'm ready for the next adventure. Okay, that prologue, devastating, okay? I'm intrigued though. Isaac Campbell? Yes, please. He already sounds great and I'm excited to read about him. So that was literally just the prologue. It took me a while because I couldn't read, but on to chapter 1. Okay, so that was 1917 and then now we're in 1924. Okay, how many years is that? 7. Okay, so that means she is 20. Hello friends. So this rental car is like it's like very small, but I found a spot, but this is in the way. That's okay. I wanted to update about this book because I am reading it. It's been slow going because I am working a lot this week and it's like really long days of me like having no time to read. So I'm doing the best I can, but I have made it to chapter 5 and I am really enjoying it. I was very, very worried that I wouldn't like it, but I think I'm gonna like it. It's going well so far, so that really makes me happy. And I just really love her characters. I love the way that she writes. Her characters just come to life for me. And then I do find that they're very smart. Like, I like the decisions they make because they're smart decisions based on the information that they have, which is what I like. And I just can't wait to see this romance go because this is kind of a Romeo and Juliet retelling along with You've Got Mail, I think. Oh, it's just already so good. So it is set in America and you follow this girl. I mean, I already told you the prologue is devastating and then you jump into the future. So this girl has this like pen pal dude, and us readers know that the girl is Laura Bradshaw and the guy is Isaac Campbell. And then, so that's the letters. But then in real life, they have to like not like each other because their dads are rivals because they both own shoe companies and they're rivals about that. And so they don't know that they're communicating, but in real life, they're like not allowed to be friends. So, and at least we can be sure she's not going to kill off these characters like in Romeo and Juliet. So I think we're going to be okay. But man, I just can't wait to see how it goes, because now there's another character coming in that I'm like suspicious, okay? Because what's his name even? Abel. I just don't trust him because like he's too perfect, especially for the fact that she's gonna be with Isaac. So like something has to be wrong with Abel, you know? That's how I feel right now. But yeah, those are initial thoughts. I like Isaac. I like Laura. Their dads are being unreasonable as usual in these books, but I can't wait to keep reading. Hello friends, I am here to update. So my last update was when I was in the car, I was working. It is now the weekend and I haven't uploaded in quite a while because work just required a lot of attention, and so I decided to just take a break without saying anything. So yeah, but I am still reading though. I have pretty much been using audiobooks. So this is a new thing for me, and I kind of want to make a separate video talking about audiobooks and just like my journey with them, because I used to hate audiobooks, but now I'm like, they're actually really fun. So anyways, so I've not read any more of The Letter Tree since I last updated, which hurts my heart a little bit, but this week is my plan to finish it. I'm still on chapter 5, but yeah, anyway, so that's that. So then I found the audiobook for this book, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a try, because I am also listening to the audiobook for this book, but I wanted like a book to be listening to, you know, like a story. So that's what this book is. And I really enjoy the audiobook. The narrator is great. She's got her little British accent and it just matches the characters really well. She does, you know, all the different voices really well in my opinion, so I like it. And so yeah, I'm like farther into this book. So I'm on page 172. I think I'm in the middle of a chapter 24. So yeah, I guess almost halfway, yeah. And really enjoying it. This is such a fun little story, and so I'm happy about that. So I might end up finishing this book before The Letter Tree, which it is what it is, that's okay. I wanted to read both of them in this video anyways. So for this book, you follow this woman who, she grew up like in a girl's home kind of for orphans because she thought she was an orphan, but then the leader lady, the head mistress of this orphanage, is on her deathbed and gives her a letter that she had been holding on to for a couple years, and was like, this letter tells you more about your family. And the letter is from this man who's like, hey, I'd really like to connect about your family, come and see me, whatever. But that was 2 years ago. So she's like, well, what? Okay, so she basically goes to Briarton Park, because that's where the letter is from. She shows up at Briarton Park and there's a different family living there. So they're like, so the family who answers is like, the guy in that letter is dead. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And so basically she stays in the town and is like trying to discover more about her family. And then the new dude who bought the house is like, oh, he's kind of nice. There might be a little something there. So yeah, I'd say it's like, right now it's more mystery than romance, but it's like pretty sweet. So I like it. I like how it's written. I like the characters. I'm really into it. So I'm very happy. And I feel like Sarah E. Ladd could be another kind of Julie Klassen, but with shorter books, which is nice, because Julie Klassen's books can get kind of long and they're like, yeah, just more of a commitment. Whereas this one is really short and I'm getting through it really fast. So I am curious to try out more of this author's books now. So that's really great. There is light faith in it, but I mean, yeah, they like go to church and stuff. So that's cool. It's really like the characters and a bit of the mystery that I'm really into. And so that is the main thing that I've been reading this past week. But things at work were like, I actually barely even listened to it while in between work things because just lots of stuff was going on, and I was actually like hanging out with people, which is nice. So yeah, just living life. I am also listening to this and I'm just loving it. I just love Lee Strobel's writing. There's just something where it's like, yes, my brain understands the points that he's making and the way that he makes it. I love his interview style of his books. Like this is written very similar to the rest of his books. So like he has this thing where he wants to figure out what's going on with miracles. Is there a case for miracles? And so he goes around to experts and asks them questions, and experts on both sides, which I love. Like he goes to pure atheists, he goes to agnostics, and he goes to like evangelicals and asks them like, what do you think? What is your research telling you about miracles? And I just love it. And then he shares so many amazing stories of how God has worked in the world and has performed miracles for us. And so it's really encouraging. I just love it. So I'm this far in, almost halfway, and really enjoying it. So I just highly recommend anything Lee Strobel writes. I love it. So really happy to be listening to this as well. So these are like the 3 books on the go, although I haven't touched the letter tree in days, so that's too bad. But these are the 2 main ones. And I kind of want to just focus on this one and get it finished. I know that Amanda listened to this on audiobook and she said it was really great. I haven't checked if I have access to it anywhere, like through a library or something, because it's not even out yet. So I don't think I will have access to it. I think she got hers on NetGalley. So yeah, this is like my review copy and I'm happy to physically read it. I do prefer physically reading, but just when I don't have time, like I literally can't. So yeah, that's why I decided to take a pause. Yeah, if I wasn't like with people in between all my stuff during work, I could read, but I had work to do and plus I was like socializing, so you know. But yeah, that's my little update. I did also work on my November spread. I wanted to do something a little more like pretty and special because November 18th is my 30th birthday this year, so I'm really excited. I really am. And I started doing like some washi tape kind of things. This is gonna be my calendar spread, so I'm just in the early stages, but yeah, so that was fun too. And then I have been like kind of collecting audiobooks here and there for Christmas audiobooks, and I've posted a little bit on Goodreads, but there's some like major duds out there, okay? Like who wants to read this stuff in a Christmas story? I just don't understand like how is this a good thing? So anyways, but I mean, that's my opinion, it's fine. But yeah, so I have been like looking through the options for Christmas audiobooks and I've been let down for most of them. So that's okay. So really stick with what you know. That's what you got to do. But it is Sunday and my sister and I signed up for a puzzle building competition through our local library and I'm really excited. So it's going to be a 500 piece puzzle. I will at least insert a picture, but hopefully I'll film a little bit as well because it's gonna be really fun and I'm looking forward to that. I definitely do need to film a video today though, because this video will not be done in time. Like it's almost been a week since I uploaded, so I just don't have anything ready. I haven't had time to film, but I will have time hopefully this afternoon, so I need to decide what to do about that and then upload something. So we shall see, but thank you for being here with me, you guys. I truly love talking with you. I love making these videos and I just love sharing stuff like this. You know what, while we're here, why not? I've been reading the Bible. Praise be. So I am almost done Matthew now. So like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna finish the whole New Testament before the end of the year, but things are going well. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I'm on Matthew chapter 25. Yeah, and again, I'm reading the New Testament in the Message translation just because I've read some books here and there, but never like the whole thing all the way through in the Message. So I just felt like that's what I wanted to do and I've been loving the change. But then on my Bible app, I have been using the NIV version just because normally I use the NLT version and I like that, but NIV has been a nice kind of change, and then having the Message as well. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. That's the update.
Basically an hour. That's what you guys figured, right?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay, we know we can win next time.
You guys, guess what? I got tickets to see the Jonas Brothers. in concert. I'm so excited. I was talking with a work colleague this morning and she was like, hey, do you see that the Jonas Brothers are like coming to town? And I'm like, I know, like I looked at their tickets in whenever they announced their tour. I forget when, like, when was it? June? July? I don't even know. It was like months ago, I feel like. And the tickets were like $200+ and I'm like, I can't afford that. But then we just checked again and they're down to like $170. And I mean, it's only a $30 difference, but it does make a difference enough that I said, okay. So my friend and I are going and it's like a perfect birthday present because they're coming in November. I'm so excited. So I just had to say that. And that same friend literally got me the cutest little gift. I work with the best people. Like, when I tell you that like leaving teaching was the best decision I ever made, it's the best decision I've ever made. Like, this career change has been such a positive thing for me. Like, I feel like I'm doing what I was made to do and I get to do it with amazing people. So God is good. It is a stinking BTS toothbrush and toothpaste set. Is that not amazing? So V is one of the members of BTS. I now have a toothbrush with him on it. And she got one for my sister too because she loves Jungkook, so we have Jungkook as well. Is this not the best thing ever? So yeah, I just got home. I'm doing an evening event tonight. Why am I like bending down like this? I don't know. I'm doing an evening event tonight, so I got off work a little bit early so that I can come home, figure my life out, and then go out tonight. So no reading will be happening, although I have been listening more to the audiobook for this book. So I am this far in now, so I just have a little bit to go and really enjoying it once again. So yeah, I just really like the writing and the characters and everything. So, you know, sometimes historical is good, you know, like sometimes I like it. So this is one of those cases. I'm also not going alone to this night event, so I'm driving with a colleague, which is really nice, so I won't be able to like listen to an audiobook because there will be someone else in the car. But yeah, I'm gonna get those Jonas Brother tunes ready and we are gonna jam to Jonas Brothers because my other colleague is also a fan, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I just wanted to update this vlog. I have like an hour to film something, but I have nothing in my brain. Like, I don't know what to film. I could do the Bible book tag. It would be nice to have a video go up though. Thank you all for watching the little like bookshelf little update video that I put up just to like say hi. I figured like I could have done a short, but whatever. I did a real video and I'm fine with it. But yeah, I'm kind of just chatting right now because I'm like in a good mood, and I just have to say, like, God is always working in our lives, and even when it feels like everything's just staying the same and nothing good is happening and like you can't see any change coming, like we just cannot see the future, but God can, and he really is getting us ready for everything that's coming, and his timing is just perfect. And I'm just feeling like really inspired to trust him with that, because there's things in my life that are not where I want them to be, or like I wish things would hurry up, but there is a lot of like joy and peace in just waiting and trusting God and like doing what's in front of you. Hello friends. I'm going to work with wet hair. That's where we're at right now. I wanted to say hello. I'm waiting for my car to warm up. I'm covered in frost. The first frost of the season for me on the West Coast. Yeah, I did bring the books with me. They're in the back though. I've got some updates because I finished the letter from Briarton Park. My goal is to finish the letter tree this weekend. So once again, this video has been filmed over like 2.5 weeks. But yeah, I'm just heading to work. It's -1 out. I don't know if I'll be in the office by myself, so I don't know if I'll be able to update, but I will update when I can about the book. But I just wanted to say hello. Continuing on this video, I know it's probably loud with the heat, but I love you all. Thank you for being so amazing, and I can't wait for the holiday season because videos will commence and it's gonna be fun. So yeah, I will check in a second. Hello friends, I am back. It is the next day. I did not have time to film. When I tell you, like, this, it's weird because last year, so this is the second year of my new job. If you didn't know, I think I mentioned this before, but like I used to be a school teacher. I left that career and I'm working in a new position. I am going to be vague in like what I do because I'm just trying to be like safe, you know, but I do work for a Christian organization. That's what I can say. And last year I was really busy, but I still like found ways to film and read and do all the things. But this year I'm finding it very difficult to juggle. Maybe it's like I have more of a social life now. I don't know, but like I just have not had time to like make videos. I have been reading though, and I did finish this book. So I'm gonna give this 4 stars. I really liked it. I thought the audiobook was really good. And I really want to make a video about audiobooks because truly like a couple years ago, I hated audiobooks because I just was like, to be honest, it didn't feel like reading to me. For me personally, like I didn't judge anyone else who was listening to audiobooks, but for me, I'm like, I can't like compute or understand what is being read to me right now to like make it be a story, like, which I mean, whatever, it's my brain, but I am slowly like getting used to it, and now I'm finding what I like. So for this audiobook, it was a female narrator and she had like a very thick British accent. I don't know what region it's from, but I really liked the sound of her voice, and she did the voices so well. So she did have like one voice for the main girl character, but then whenever there were like dudes or like other characters, she would change her voice a little bit, which was like really fun, and she did such a good job. So that was great. So really what this turned out to be was a mystery with a touch of romance. The romance that was there was really great and I enjoyed that part, but it was more so a mystery about this girl's family, what her history is, like who are the connections, who knows who, what's what, all the things. And it was very fun. I think I would have liked to see more faith content and more romance for me to give it 5 stars, but like still highly recommend. I think it's great. Quick, easy read, but I mean, I did listen to it over the course of a week because I was working so much, but that is that. So here we are. Hello. I'm still on chapter 5, guys. I want to read this really bad. Like I have good vibes. I just like whacked my chin with that. I have good vibes with this. I want it to be 5 stars so bad because the thing is, this is definitely more like romance vibes. Like if you read these two together, this is the romance, okay? I mean, I'm only 5 chapters into, but like I'm feeling these characters right now, so that's great. I'm almost done The Case for Miracles, which I don't know where it is, but I'm listening to it on audio, so that's nice. And I will check in when I've read more of this book. And the plan is to read it today and tomorrow because these are the days I have free, because stinking Monday, like I back on the grind pretty much. But I mean, these 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, are gonna just be glorious times off, but I want to like work on YouTube and I want to read, and so yeah. I do try to post on Instagram to show that I am still here and still active. So if I don't post on YouTube, you could follow my Instagram and see that. I always write it down below. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I do share like bookish things, but sometimes I just share my life too. And yeah. Oh, one of the things actually is the wedding photos came back. So we got all of like the professional photos and they're so beautiful. And I asked my friend if she was okay with me posting some of them and she said yes. So this is my favorite photo of us. I am so glad. Oh, look at, I love her so much. She's been just such a good friend to me. I love her. It was such a good day. I did cry my eyes out on the drive there because I was so stressed out, but then the day went totally fine. I rocked my speech and it was a really fun night in the end, but I was very stressed on that day, but everything's fine now. And the pictures look great. So there you go. Little life update with me. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you're still here, and I hope that you care what I think about this book and that you watch to the end. And I think, okay, I'm gonna cut myself off, but yes, see you in a bit. I'm finally having time to read it. I kind of stayed up late last night reading it so that I could get a dent into it, and I'm now on page 220, chapter 21, and I have to say I love it. Like, I was worried, you guys. Like, it's so easy to love. Like, seriously, these characters, this romance, and the bit of mystery in it is so good. I love her characters, Isaac and Laura together. Like, come on, it's too cute. So I am highly anticipating this, and I really want to know what is up with their families. Like, where's the connection there? That, like, Rachel Fordham writes kind of like conversational banter so well, and I love that, like, characters communicate. Like, there's some secrets, but at the same time they are communicating like enough, you know? And that's how I felt with Where the Road Bends, is like they were communicating, but when they were keeping secrets, like, it was for a good reason. It wasn't just to like make the story go longer because they're not talking. That's how it feels. Like, I don't know. And then even to other characters, like, not even just between them, but like Isaac and Laura separately communicate well with the people around them to like really make it clear what they're trying to say. And I just appreciate that so much. So there's no vagueness going on, and clearly they like each other, and it's the cutest thing ever. So I can't wait to finish. So I will see you guys later today, and I will tell you my final review, but it is feeling pretty good. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Hi friends, I finished The Letter Tree. I gave it 5 stars. I really liked it. It was a perfect romance for me. I loved it. The sweet moments, the characters, their personalities, like, it was just all so good, and that's what I loved the best about it. And then there's some, Rachel Fordham writes such good side characters. The side characters, you guys. Mr. Cannon, love him. And then, wow, I'm forgetting the lady's name. Mrs. Guskin. She's awesome too. So yeah, and then really the resolution and just how everything worked out in the end with their families, so good, so good. I'm really glad. Like, I love stories wrapped up in a bow. I love happy endings and like ideal endings, because for the most part I read to escape, I read to feel good, and there's times when realistic is good, but I think showing how things can go if people are humble and admit when they're wrong and learn from their mistakes. Like, yeah, I'm being kind of vague in that way, but like, there's really good resolution between the families here, and I'm really happy about that too. And actually, even I think Charles is Isaac's friend's name. Such a great character. I really liked him too. Like, I will say there was little to no faith content. There was some, like Laura talked about going to church, but other than that, there was nothing. So I was okay with that though, because like the story itself was just so well done that like it was fine. And I still would give it 5 stars. Like, and I know how I said The Letter from Briarton Park because it was lacking faith content, but then also romance is why it got 4. For this, the romance was just too good for me not to give it 5 stars. So there's that. So yeah, I almost feel like you could almost call this not Christian historical romance, because other than it being clean, there was not much faith content. So I feel like lots of people could enjoy this. So anyway, that's that. Love it. Highly recommend. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one, you guys. I love you, and have a good day. Goodbye.